Hi guys, I'm Shmee. Hello to you. Good morning. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Epicness. It's an early start, just after 7 AM, but we're going for a supercar cruise to breakfast. The noises of the cars, it's basically time to get started. There are two F50s here, one of which I'm going to be jumping into, one of my favourite cars. In fact, I think probably my absolute favourite car. There are also 3 McLaren P1s in total. So many cars that I've seen on social media, but this is the one that we're going to be jumping into with FCA Alberta in a legendary and perfectly clean car. That was a noisy R8 there. Take this all in. Insane little group of cars this morning. Volcano yellow P1, Volcano orange P1, a black P1 with custom orange MSO stripes on it. But the F50 with its naturally aspirated V12, its convertible roof that you could take off, but it's actually drizzling here. Also the manual gated gearbox. For this particular car from Alberta, Canada, epic win, FCA Alberta that I'm jumping in with. Let's get in the car to get today's journey started. This is going to be a good one. Here we go then. The P1 troop. We thought there might even be a fourth one joining, but that is incredible. Then this F50 is number 001. The first F50. Being back inside this car is truly spectacular. The noise, the organic feel of it. Absolutely love it. GT followed by GT2RS, P1, LT, 570, 720, R8. What a truly ridiculous lineup. Back behind us, P1, Aventador SV, fairly modified Porsche there at the other F50. Dreamland. Now by the way guys, if you can barely hear me, that is because this F50 has a particularly loud 2P exhaust system and it is deafening in here. It sounds absolutely mega. I can barely hear the other cars, and I know that R8 in front is noisy as well. But right now, this thing is completely dominating. F50, one of my favourite cars that I've ever had the delights of driving. Just being back in it, look at that wing in the mirror, look at that. So cool. The view from an F50 of a P1. Then at the checkpoint where some of the cars are here already, some more cars I think that are joining in too. But what a drive, what a convoy this morning. That Carrera GT is just something else. And then in front of it, we were being led by the Ferrari 430 Scuderia 16M, limited run version of the convertible Scuderia. Just a crazy, crazy morning. That looks like an Aventador Anniversario, the 50th anniversary version. My word. Time for all the cars to park up. This car is just gorgeous. It's a stunning, stunning thing. Honestly, this was the first car I ever had a poster of. It's my dream. One day, an F50, please. But look at this then. GT2 RS Visac, modified GT3, P1, P1, P1. Yeah, literally 3 of them in a line. Nuts. All the cars coming in, parking up. Crazy morning, absolutely crazy, crazy morning. Epic win? Yes, it is. Look actually through the back, into the engine, everything just in there, the gearbox. I love this thing. Right, I love all of this. Amazing day, awesome atmosphere and vibe today. So much fun. Some might call this a party of P1s. And they're all going to park together. Oh, yeah. Have a look at this paint as we walk around this car. MSO'd to the max. Very, very special. Really, really cool. 720 with some custom parts as well. This crazy Huracan Performante with the white lower parts. Like this blue on the 722. Lots of McLarens around. Good turnout. And then F50 number 1. Everyone is now actually heading in for the breakfast part of this, but let's just explore the car park and all of the cars that are here. And I'm going to start down at this end because this 458 has some kind of aftermarket exhaust because it sounds ridiculous. That Huracan, I think, looks awesome. The satin blue with the orange accents just works really, really nicely, especially with the calipers too. Obviously, I would like blue and orange having a car in that colour scheme myself. Wild tuned GTR at the end. This light blue GT3 RS looks pretty cool as well, tuned up, much bigger wing, new wheels. We've got an M3, S Marina blue, obviously the other F50. We've got a DBS Volante, still a classy, classy car. The LT, lots of McLarens taking part in today's drive. But then we're just surrounded by really, really cool cars. Huracan Spider, R8 Plus, Performante, chrome red DB9. I really like the 720S with the blue, with the cream beige interior. Works very well, good colour scheme. Then we've got the 16M, the Carrera GT, F50. This is all just dreamland stuff right here, these cars. This one though, F50. I mean, if you're not new to my channel, you'll know about my love for the Ferrari F50 and just how special it is, really and truly, every time. And this one is immaculate. Look at the paintwork. So you can see bits of the carbon fibre weave through the paint. Looks spectacular, so clean. And FCA Alberta drives it out here at Car Week each year, brings it down. Daily driven during the week. It's super nice. What do we have in the other line at the end? Like I said, a few more McLarens, 570S, orange LT, red LT, 12C Spider, for the Huracan, and then they came in at the end of the line. Look at this view, 3 P1s sitting in race mode, all together. Look at how much carbon you can see around the front clam. Different specs, different configurations, and an Aventador SV, by the way, at the end of the line, red car, and obviously a drone in the air to get some shots of all of this. Because, well, it's just such a spectacular lineup. That is cool. All of the cars have been lined up for a photo shoot then after the breakfast, and well, doesn't this just look spectacular? The Hypercars in the center stage, all the supercars flanking them around the back. So a few guys have already left, but we had a very nice breakfast, and now we've got an awfully nice view in front of us. F50 number 1 needs to depart. That's actually really quite special that that car is here, so a little bit of shuffling around to make way so that he can escape, but still, you have to take in this view, you know? Well, P1s, $1.5, $2 million, $2 million for the F50s. Got 5 of the hypercars, I suppose we can call them here. Super nice. And just joined by a whole load of other awesome, crazy stuff all around. Actually, it's quite a cool group at the back because you've got a whole range of different cars.
light on the Ferrari front outside of the F50s, and perhaps overkill on the P1 front. And there was suggestion another one might have been here too, but that couldn't make it. Anyway, this one shall head on out. These are two pretty nice looking cars, the Anniversario Roadster and the 720S. See you later. So we're getting ready to head off. Get the noise of the startups. We'll get the F50 in a second. You can hear the TB exhaust from the outside for a moment, which, well, we know is going to be an epic win. We're going to head with a few cars now to another location. It's time. Such a nice sound, a proper V12 sound. Right, so let's jump back in, continue the drive. Not a bad view. With the revs building up, McLaren's behind. What a raw sound. What an amazing view behind us. The colours, the cars, the road, and then the engine bay of the F50. I love that car. So some of you might remember that 2 years ago I filmed with that P1 and did a quite a funny comparison. And there's another one. And we've got the noise of this in the background. Just crazy. There's quite a bit of a McLaren thing going on behind us. 2 LTs, 2 P1s. Lambos tucked away in there, so we're back towards Pebble Beach basically. This whole area just has cars literally littered all around. And 488 and 720S down in the line there as well. It's so nice, and this is where we're going to park up, surrounded by some beautiful cars. Performante Spider just going past as well. What do we have down there? New DBS Superleggera. That is the vibe at Pebble Beach. But, oh, he says, and there's another 720S tucked in there. But what an awesome day this has been. Joining the whole crew, meeting so many people out here, and of course, a big thanks to FCA Alberta. Go check him out on Instagram if you'd like to see more of that lovely F50. Anyway, it's been a pretty good morning. A breakfast trip to remember, I think, joining with 3 P1s, 2 F50s, and a ton more supercars to go on that little Convoy Convoy drive out towards the location we've been at for the photo shoot. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you're enjoying my coverage of Car Week out here in California around the Pebble Beach weekend. That's it for now though. I'll see you again very soon. Cheers.